This trip is different from the other ones in that we have more young people on this trip, which I'm delighted with. It's great having young people with us because they add so much energy and so much enthusiasm. This time we actually have 5 teams. We have a water team, a dental team, a vision and a medical team, as well as a family sponsorship program team. And Jessica, Sopranos.
Okay.
In Kenya we say karibuni.
Karibuni.
Yeah, meaning welcome.
I'm just going to try to stay mentally strong and just, keep telling myself that we're here for a good reason and we can't perform miracles, so we'll just do the best we can. So far we've all been going into it with an open mind, expecting the unexpected.
Is van number 1 stuck?
Where's that truck gonna go?
You're welcome. The district is Tigada district.
That is a really important element of the work we do. The fact that we care enough to go and live in their village with them. That's something they're not very often, they don't experience that often. People will go, they'll stay for 2 or 3 hours and then they'll leave. But we go and we stay in the village and we eat with them, we share with them, and that for them is huge. And it deepens the trust relationship because they're not used to having people come in and offer assistance. I think the biggest thing they will tell you is the hope that we bring them. That the Islanders, generous Islanders and team members bring them. That's a big item.
This is a centre they had previously built. And this is a 5 acres donated by the government. Is there a seeking test too? No. Yeah.
PEI people donated the funds for us to build the building. And the students from McGill University came over and spent a month here. They worked with local people and designed the building, excavated the land, laid the cornerstone, laid the foundation, brought it up to roof level. Prince Edward Islanders and people in general are anxious to help. They want to reach out. We've been feeding anywhere from 75 to 100 to 150 children a day for the last 4.5 years. And so that means we've fed in excess of 150,000 meals to hungry kids. And these kids are truly hungry. And so they come each day to the feeding center, and not only are they given food to eat, but they're also given some vitamins if that's required, if they have the AIDS affliction. Sometimes they're given AIDS drugs. So if they need school uniforms, they're given school uniforms. So that program, just in itself, that program is a huge thing. It's also becoming somewhat of a cultural center where local teachers volunteer, and on Saturdays they teach the kids about life skills and those kinds of things. Working on doing some other projects that we're working on, one of which is that Jekyll. We're hoping that we can get the locals to adopt this design of stove in their homes because smoke is a serious problem for the people. Causes a lot of disease, causes a lot of eye problems. If we can get them to adopt this kind of stove, first of all, they'll use a whole lot less wood, which means the women don't have to work so hard. They don't have to strip the hillsides of wood, which causes less erosion. The people in the village were so anxious to have us there, so pleased to work with us, the nurses, the volunteers, the traffic directors, security people. The food was incredible, our accommodations were just great. But by far the most special thing was the people that we were able to help. We literally helped over 1,000 people, I think it was, with glasses. Something like 2,000 people for medical, and Dr. Bill and Nancy saw something like 500 people in the dental clinic. And besides that, we had special medical cases that we were able to get out to the hospital. One little boy who hasn't walked since he was born, he can be fitted for special shoes, and they're telling us that he'll be able to learn to walk. There's another man, a person with leprosy, who has been shunned by the community for the last 7 years, and we think there's a pretty good hope that he might be able to get the disease cleaned up and get him fitted with limbs. He's had to have his feet amputated. In addition to that, the really big and important news is that we've been able to partner with Christian Childcare International. We'll have something like 37,000 people sponsored around the world, and they're going to manage that program in partnership with ourselves. And our hope is that within 5 years, maybe even 3 years, we'll have as many as 500 kids sponsored. So that is just the Lord has blessed everything we've tried to do, and every hope that I had has been realized in this trip. It's been amazing.